Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we'll continue our discussion on laying out element with CSS, that is cascading style sheet. So we'll see how we can align our elements with the help of float and how we can control the page flow with the help of clear. By default, the order of the HTML document is from top to bottom. First element will come first, the second element will come second, and then third element, and so on. We can use the float to create multiple columns. And we can use the width property to set the width of the column. Similarly, we have a clear statement that will clear the content of the element from the left and the right, or from the both sides. We will see how we can do that. Now, this is an example page. So if you see, the order of the HTML element is from top to bottom. The headings comes first, then we have a heading 2, then we have paragraph. All these things are in sequence. So let's see how we can. Now, if you see on the web page, the header is on the top, then we have the heading 2, and then 2 paragraphs in the article, and then we have a side code again in a sequence, and then we have a footer. So everything is in a sequence. Now let's see, let's set the width of this web page to 640. So if you see here, we have a container, and container contains everything, because if you see from the header, this is the class container. Now in this header, whatever is there from top to bottom, that will be affected with the help of this setting. Now in this part, if I say dot container, and then I say width is a maximum width is 640 pixels, and like that. Now if I just refresh the page, okay, you didn't see any impact. Now let me change it to 340, because it's already on the 640, I believe. I say 340 pixels. Let's see. There you go. So based on the maximum width, it will set the size of your web page or element. So if you see here, now if I say the margin is auto by default, so let's see, it will set the margin from top, bottom, right and left auto. So maybe it is not visible here. If I increase the size of the page, you will see it comes in the middle. Okay. We have another command that we can set. We can reset the HTML element. So to reset the element, so we will write in the beginning of the document. For example, the first one is like div. So I can say div, comma, and then I have like h1, okay, then we have h2, then we have article, then we have aside, we do have a paragraph, so we have a body. So I want to reset the, for example, padding, I say make it 0. So this is the resetting of padding. Margin is 0, and then we have border of all of them is 0. So that is how I reset the element, all of these HTML elements. Now let's go and see the impact of that. You see that it's changed now. So settings went to 0. So this is how. So what we have done here, first we said, okay, set everything to 0, and now we are defining our style. So if there is any previous format of the previous page, so that will get, reset. Now we can start working on the float. So for example, if I say this article should be on the right side, okay, and the width of this article is 70% of the space, and this part should be on the left side, and for this one I have a space for like 30%. So this is my aside tag, this is my article tag. So what I'm including this heading as well. So let's go and see if I can set the article to article width to 70%. 70% of 640 pixels, right? Remember this thing. And I say let's see that first. So F5, and you see that now I got a 70% of the space. So this 30% is available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this thing to the right side so I can have a space on the left side. So let's push the article to the right side. So I say float to the right. Okay. Now if I apply, there you go. So it went on the right side. Okay, this about article. But what happens with this float, this is coming on the top now. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to set the width for 30%. So this color should come back to until 30%. So let's go and see if I say aside and then I say width is 30%. So let's see if the width is 30% for this one. At the same time, when it shifts this aside, it also shifts the footer as well on the top. Now at least we made this thing clear. So article is on the right side, aside is on the left side. How about this one? We'll see how we can push it down. Okay, so but by now what I need is I need the padding from the top and bottom, so that black line should be more clear or visible. So what I'm going to do is I'm saying, okay, padding from the top 1 em, and from the right and left it should be 0. Let's go and see the impact of this command. Oh, there you go. So now we have more visibility of the black lines than before, and background is there. Now let's go and see what happens to the what's on the next slide. Okay, this is the example that we have done already. With the help of float, we bring it down on the left side. Similarly, it happens to the footer as well, and this our article is on the right side. Now we need to work on this article paragraph. So we want to push this paragraph little bit, we need to have a padding. So let's go and see if we can add the padding to the article paragraph, and that is padding. So I need padding from not from the top and bottom, I need from the left and right. So I'm going to say, okay, the first is top and bottom and the next one is left and right. So I need from left and right. Or if you only need from the left, then you have to say, okay, from the left, and then this is for left and right. Okay, let's keep it like that at this point in time. I'm going to show you something. You see here, now we got it from there, but remember this is from the left and right from both sides. If you don't want the from the right, so you have to specify again, because the left is 0. So this is the bottom, this is the top, right, bottom, left. Okay, so from the left side I said 0. Let's see what happens here. You see that it comes from the left side to the back. So what I'm gonna do is I'll say, okay, left is this one and this is my right. Let's go and change it again. You see that? Now I need same thing for the heading 2 as well. So I will just copy paste and I'll replace this with heading 2. And now I can go back. There you go. So we did for the heading and we did for the this is little bit too much. 1 EM is too much. How about 0.8? Let's see to bring it back. Little bit more. How about 0.6? You see that? Now it's almost sync. If you need the paragraph, this paragraph padding from the top, you can say, okay, I need 1 EM, for example, from the top only. And I just saved it and I go back. You see that? I got some space on the top as well. So let's see the next slide. Okay, now we want to make this footer clear. Okay, at this point in time, what is happening? This footer is on the top of the text. So we want to make it clear. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back in the style. I'll say footer, please make this footer clear. Okay, clear. I will say both. Okay, from the right and from the left. Let's see the impact of this command. Oh, you see that? Now, but you know what I need is I need to have some um, some padding on the top. So I can do like that. I can say, okay, I need a padding as well on the top. From everywhere I need 0.6 EM. From top, right, bottom, left. I need 0.6 EM padding. So oh, you know, but my focus was this green should be padded. So for that matter, I don't have to do the footer because this is a paragraph. So I'm going to say footer paragraph. Okay. And then I can do the padding for 1 EM. Now, if you see, it will increase the size of the green area. There you go. So that is how. So remember, if you do the footer, it doesn't mean that it will do the paragraph as well. So for paragraph, you have to do a separate padding. So let's see. Oh, that's it for today. Subhanallah. Kafara majlis. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.